Another day, another Latino for Trump gets what they voted for. This is Sergio Martinez, and like all self-hating Latinos who voted for Trump, he really thought he was white. He really thought that they would accept him. He really thought that Donald Trump's deportation plans would exclude him and his loved ones. But boy oh boy was he wrong. You see, Sergio's brother was rounded up by ICE while getting money from an ATM, and is currently in the process of being deported back to Mexico. See for yourself.
I did vote for Donald Trump.
How are you feeling about that vote now?
This is like, I feel like stupid. My brother and his friend, they went to church till 9 in the morning in Fullerton. They went to the ATM Chase Bank and they arrested outside them. They didn't ask anything, say, oh, you're a citizen. They basically pulling out from the car. I don't know anything. There is no results. I don't know what is my brother. It's just a nightmare.
¿Qué dijo? Man, this genuinely made my day. There is nothing I love more than seeing people get what they voted for. I don't know about you, but I do not have any sympathy for this man. And I genuinely hope that this happens to every Latino for Trump. But there you have it, guys. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Natural selection does not discriminate.
Latinos for Trump are in their find out stage after learning that people that look just like them are being targeted for no reason other than their skin color. Now they've taken to social media crying, regretting their decision.
This is so crazy that we voted for Trump. We trust him with the word that he promised us Latinos. This is crazy that starting next week, multiple cities will be hitting immigration. That is so crazy that multiple people are scared to go to work. Where I work at, a lot of Latinos did not go to work, and that's crazy because we have a living too. I hate that I voted for him. Now I'm so scared for my family and y'all family. Y'all, we need to come together and do something about.
But what do you think? Does she have a right to complain?
Hi and welcome to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to be discovering what is making the Latinos being deported after they went for Trump. They went for Trump with their whole heart. Like, they were one of the most populated population to vote for Trump, and they were so pleased for bringing Trump to them. And then I don't know why they did not take into consideration what Trump said before coming to power. Yes, he said it's going to be a massive deportation, and the Latino thought they were an exception because they have the same skin type like the white Americans. So they felt like, no, it's not for them. When they talk about massive deportation, it was for the black, and you won't believe what happened. All of their plans actually backfired, and now they are left crying and talking about betrayal. Yes, Trump betrayed them so much, and to think Trump was so much in support of them and coached them to vote for him. Yes, you don't want to miss this particular episode because a lot of crazy things are going on and crazy drama. Yes, and very deep debate. Exactly. So I would not like you to miss this. So grab a seat, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell if you have not, and then let's just discover these clips together.
Have you seen these Trump Latinos? Well, they went down to the border to give their, I want to say, opinion on what should be done about the border wall. Listen to this.
What's going on, everybody? Trump Latinos. Guess what? They say we'll never leave Florida, but we here in Texas. Texas is right there. Mexico right there. Look at the wall. It's halfway built. What's going on, man? Let us know.
We need the wall. I live close by this area, and we need to live in a safe place. So please, we need Trump back in office. Vote for him. We need to finish this wall. We cannot afford to have more criminals coming into our area.
Since this wall got built, Donald Trump was trying to make America safe. Now the wall's halfway built since Biden got in. It's like they want the criminals to come in. Let's make America great, y'all. Trump.
Look, it might be easy to just laugh at them, but a lot of Latinos are going to the right. I mean, just look at what's happening with Univision and their hard right turns to try and cozy up to Trump. So the number of Trump Latinos are going to grow, and this could be the voting bloc that could put Trump back in the White House. Look, Biden has not helped the immigrant community the way he said he was going to, and he has built more wall. But these Trump Latinos don't realize that things are going to be much worse under Trump because he said he wants to deport millions of people. They don't understand how much Trump's fascist policies are going to affect them, are going to affect us. Look, I'm not doing this to say, hey, go vote for Biden. But we cannot let so many people in our community just vote for Trump. They are voting for the decimation of...
So I just asked a Latino at my job, why you vote for Trump? This is what he told me out of his mouth. This is what he told me. He say he voted for Trump because he know Trump hate them. This is what he said. He know Trump hate them. So they vote for Trump to make the Republicans feel like they with them so they could stop attacking them. This is what he told me. They only voted for Trump because Trump and them hate them so much. They wanted to show them they on the side of Republicans so they could leave them alone. I say, so you went and voted for Trump because you was scared you might get deported? And he said, yeah. Which I couldn't even say nothing but I guess that's right, you know what I'm saying, you know, but it's not about the policies. I say he ain't gonna do nothing for you, but y'all just so scared from getting deported that you went in that booth and voted for Trump just to try to show the Republicans y'all on their side. That's really the dumbest shit I ever heard, but people have all kind of reasons. And I never heard that reason in my life, but now I'm starting to think about it. When you getting 54 to 60% of Latino men, it got to be a reason why they voted for him, because he ain't spewing nothing but hate towards them. So it kind of got my attention, like, yeah, they voted for Trump because they want to show the Republicans they on their side. So I looked him in the eye and I told him, I say, bro, you just like me, bro. You think they finna give you some shit? You think they care about you, bro? Like, really? If you vote for them or not, bro, they do not like y'all, bro. I say everything that they been saying about y'all, that shit come from the heart, bro. That ain't because they want to help y'all. But for a group of people, as you claim, only voted for Trump because y'all want to get them off y'all back so they can leave y'all alone. They ain't never gonna leave y'all alone, my brother. Never. So that's one of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. But I kind of understand where it coming from. But it ain't gonna work, because when you hate somebody, you just hate somebody. So I hope it work out for you Latino, man. I really do.
So often I see Latinos for Trump in their FAFO stage, and I think to myself, how did they not know? How did they not know? When Trump said mass deportations, he didn't mean them. And I think it's because maybe as a white person myself, I know how other white people think, and when they say illegals, they meant every single person who wasn't of European descent. And I think understandably, maybe Latinos for Trump really took him at his word when he said just people that were the worst of the worst, that were committing crimes. So maybe that's the disconnect. But I hope Latinos for Trump that you are all waking up now and you see what this government is doing, not just to your communities, but to our country in general, which, as you know and we know, has benefited from having you in it.
So this Latina, who is a Trump supporter, got deported from Mexico back to the US, and I want to use this video to show y'all, no matter how hard you try, you will never be white. And I say that because she made videos going, oh, look, people are making too big of a deal about Trump and the deportations. He's only going after criminals. If you want to be here, you should do it the right way. Then she goes to Mexico, gets stopped by authorities. While she's coming back from a concert, they check her papers and then they deport her. Now, they deported her because she overstayed her visa. I know some people are like, well, you should have done it the right way. Calm down. Let's just give her a little grace here. She's not a criminal. Sure, she has ideologies you don't agree with, but she wasn't committing any crimes. She was down in Mexico partying it up. Now, this is where the you'll never be white part comes in. There's over 1 million undocumented white people living in Mexico. They are taking advantage of the system. They're not paying taxes. They're down there just partying it up. And like advocates in Mexico have been saying, that authorities don't go after white people, they actually go after brown people. So you were racially profiled in a country that you were trying to get dual citizenship for. So if you were racially profiled in Mexico, what do you think is going to happen to you in the US when Trump comes into office? Because there are at least 500,000 white people undocumented in the US, and they're never bothered. Because I need you to remember that the immigration system was never set up to hurt white people. It was set up to hurt people of color globally. Our movements are constantly restricted, while white people are never bothered when they do the same thing we do. So as much as you say, oh, well, if you want to come to this country, you have to do it the right way. It is not about doing it the right way. It is always, the immigration system has always been about hurting black and brown people, no matter where we are in the world. So please keep thinking how you're safe now that you're in the US, back in your home country. They don't see you as a US citizen either. They want to take away your citizenship. They want to denaturalize people. So please, let's get rid of that colonized mind, because this immigration system was never...
Am I surprised that 60% of Latino voters voted for Trump? Absolutely not. Nobody hates illegal immigrants more than immigrants who just got their citizenships. And after the way the Mexican community has been referring to and talking about Venezuelans like that was not us at some point, te da mucho a pensar, que no? And I do feel like that is a whole can of worms that we will talk about in another video. Because there is a lot of myths to debunk in regards to what's happening with the influx of Venezuelan immigrants into the US and the thoughts that other Latinos have on all of that. That does not change the fact that a lot of Latinos, especially Mexican people, have very conservative values, and a lot of what Trump is preaching is what they themselves do or subscribe to within their own beliefs. However, after breaking down the demographics of who actually voted for Trump, Latinos for Trump has a lot more to do with colonization than you think.
I myself am Cuban. My whole family is immigrants. So you would think, hey, I'm pro-immigrant. He can offend Cubans tomorrow and I wouldn't care, as long as my life is better and my peers are enjoying their life as well.
What I would like to see is more jobs come up here, less war, a backbone for America, a better immigration policy. My father came here, got us all citizenships from overseas. He had 4 children. He brought us into all those things to give us a better future. Things are haywire. Let's see what we could get done in this go around with Trump.
I know tons of people that just came from Cuba 20 years ago, doctors, and they've done their American dream. They've done their due process.
I wanted to see Trump back in the White House. And I think people who come here legally, or people who are here and see what is going on with the immigration, and how they're giving thousands and thousands of dollars for these people who are coming here, money that they could be spending on.
And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country.
What if I told you that the hypersexualization of Puerto Rico and Puerto Ricans was a part of the colonial project of that island? And yes, I said colonial project, even though I know Puerto Rico is an American territory. But yes, that is a colony, cold word in 2024. Think about it. When we're talking about the Great Replacement Theory, this idea that Latinos is going to come in and do all this is because they say they're goosing like rabbits. The language that he dispewed in New York, to me, it's like you got to New York, a migrant metropolis, and spit a whole bunch of anti-immigrant. You know what I'm saying? And to be clear, Puerto Ricans are American citizens. You see what I'm saying? So he was able to justifiably talk shit about America in front of Americans for the American presidency, all in the name of saying some racist jokes. There's a legacy in this country that says that Latino men are so hypersexualized they can't control that thing in their pants, so we have to literally lock them up and police them at high levels. There's also a legacy in this country that says that Latino women are so hypersexualized you can't even really take advantage of them. You can't rape them because they always already ready for it. It's like the same playbook copied and copied and copied again because, you know, Asian Americans and Black Americans also know what we're talking about. The last thing, Think about how much these folks always talking about what's said and what's appropriate for children and to children. What are they teaching children about Puerto Ricans in? Ooh, how? I thought we letting the kids be kids, so we ain't pushing that particular concept.
What I really don't understand, Latinos for Trump, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It's like snowmen for summer. You saw them on Instagram during the election. They were so excited in Miami, right? They're going, "We will vote for Donald Trump. There will be no repercussions to this choice. Everything is going to be good." One year later, see him on Instagram, same lady, mascara running, going, "They took Johnny!" All the comments are just fucking brutal. It's all black women, too. All the comments are like, "Johnny's gone, bitch." Sorry, not sorry. Got what you voted for. Fuck you in, Johnny, bitch. Meanwhile, Johnny's walking around fucking South Sudan going, "I'm Johnny."
Latinos, you can scream MAGA all you want, vote red, only speak English, even call ICE yourself, but you will never be the exception. You will never be white, and it's not going to stop you from getting racially profiled. Who said that? Who said?
At this point in time, I don't know why a white person will still allow a white person to manipulate them, because actually you already know the psychology of your race. You already know the psychology of your race. So if your race say there's going to be a massive deportation, you should try to involve yourself. If you are not of that country, if you are not an origin of that country, try to like involve yourself into it, because you're not going to be exempted because of your skin color, because you look like them. Exactly, no. So you are supposed to know your psychology very well, and when it is right to act and when it's not right to act. Try as much as possible to read psychology, because that's actually what is failing these Latinos. They were not expecting this, and for the fact that Trump was solely for them, you get, Trump was solely for them, so they could not expect all of this, and now they are left crying. My families are being hurt. I'm leaving my family. I don't want to leave. A lot of pleas are going on, and a lot of debates are going on, all because of their silly one mistake they did. Yes, as a Latino, as a white, you should treat your other white people psychology very well, because you know how you guys act. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry for saying this. Yes, I saw one video, a white that was talking about this, and I had to take it personal, because a lot of this more has been happening, and we cannot think far than thinking about their psychology as a whole. They have just one thinking, one circle IQ, group of IQ. Yes, I can say, because what a white person, another white person will indirectly do is what another white person will indirectly do, even though acting smiling friendly in front of you, he will still go behind to do that to you. That's a whole lot of betrayers. Yes. And please, if you watch to this level, thank you for staying, thank you for watching, and if you are not yet subscribed, do it to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, because I bring you more of this. We are just being started, we are just starting. Yes, this is just a starting point of this, and I'll see you in my next episode.